Hello everybody, welcome. Here we are. I've just been making some £2, these are £2 bottles which are they're thrown round, you see, but then with a paddle we can deform them, you see, or alter them from the round shape to a squared off or a flattened side. Now you need to do this sometimes in stages. I've done the first stage of this, but as this dries, I'm going to come back to it, you see, to finalize the form. And they will have to be trimmed on the base here. Okay, so that's to do. Always something to do, isn't there? Actually, what is pressing to do is, remember in the last clip we threw this guy, didn't we? So we're going to have to trim this pot now. So that's what I'm going to do. So let's just make sure we are in the picture. No, we're not. Oh, that's a good job we checked, wasn't it? I'll try and do this clip slightly from the side angle here. All right. So there we are. Now, what's crossing my mind is the diameter of my wheel head here and the diameter of the pot. You might think that the pot isn't going to fit on the wheel head. Let's see if it does. Yeah, I think it will. I think it will. So just damp the wheel head here and damp the rim of the pot, you see. Like that. And now, carefully, lower that onto there. Oh, talk about a tight fit. Talk about a tight fit. There's not much room to play there, I tell you. It's right on the edge. Right on the edge. So I've got some... Can't remember if I talked to you about my new trim tool. I'm actually getting these trim tools made, and I'm going to be offering them for sale. Let's just try and get a bit of a closer. They're made of stainless steel, and what's different about these tools is that the angle is here on the inside. Okay, I don't know if you can see that, but the angle is ground on the inside, not on the outside. Anyway, they'll be going up on our website soon, so check them out if that interests you. Alright, so maybe we'll move this in a bit like that. As you can see, he's very tight fit there on the wheel head down here. So I'm not just centering him to the wheel head here, I'm also looking up here to see if he's in center, and also about there. Give him some downward pressure. Okay, we'll take one of these trim tools. Now these trim tools are very good for cutting clay that's a little bit moist. See that, how nicely how nicely it trims. Let's come in for a bit of detail, or let's just zoom it in. Just zoom it in there a bit and you can see how it cuts. And one of the things about these kind of trim tools is that the angle that's ground actually goes along the side here as well. It starts about there where my finger is and comes all the way to the point on both sides. So you can see how nicely it cuts. And the thing about this tool is it doesn't have to be absolutely razor sharp to cut, you see. Some trim tools, you've got to have them just perfectly sharp, otherwise they don't cut very well. With these, this is not actually particularly sharp here, and it doesn't seem to make a big deal of difference. So we'll just pull back a touch again. I'm sort of thinking of the width here compared, you know. Carving out the foot ring. So you start the cut in the middle, you see, and then you pull away quite quickly. Can give you a nice little spiral there, which I quite like, so long as it's doesn't look too contrived. Do you know what I mean? Contrived. If it happens naturally, it can have a naturalness about it. If it's contrived, it looks contrived, you know? And that's what we want to avoid. At least I reckon so. So, I'm going to take this my throwing rib and actually I can take away clay material using that as well. I'm looking in my mirror over there. Let's see. You see my mirror over there? You see, that's what I look across to. And that's what you're seeing now is exactly what I am seeing here, because I've got it in my line of vision. Okay, so I look there in the mirror and I see the profile of the pot, don't I? And then I carry on working and I bring my vision here. I do my work and then I cast my eye across there. And you see how it helps me? Anyway, yeah, here we are. What I'm talking about, you see that little spiral? Well, some people put spirals in the bottoms of their pots, but they obviously are done in a very contrived way. But you want to try to get them so that they happen naturally. Now, let me see if I can move that one away and do another one. I don't know if I can do this holding the camera in the other hand, but so you want to start there in the middle, you see, like that, and then pull away quite quickly to the side. Doesn't always happen, you see. That's the truth of the matter, but yeah, I can't really do it, you see, holding the camera, because I don't have I need my other hand. But anyway, I just wanted to mention that point. Anyway, there you are, the mirror as well, to show you that. What the mirror will do for you. Mirror, mirror on the wall. So, and as I showed you yesterday or in the last clip, you know, you can just put your mirror in a lump of clay, can't you? And this is not a glass mirror, this is a sort of plastic mirror. So if it does happen to fall, you know, it's not a big deal, it isn't going to break. Let me just try and get that spiral, see if it can. Well, if it isn't to be, it isn't to be. We're not going to force it, you see. So I've got an angle coming here, you see, like that. Well, that angle sort of relates to, it partially relates here and partially relates to there, but I mean it's a, Okay, let's get him off the wheel. So there you have the profile. Where the rim of the pot has been down on the wheel head, sometimes I give it a little, as you know, I give it a little touch up here with a little bit of water, trying to avoid the sponge because the sponge brings the grit to the surface. Now, as you'll notice, he's running fairly true, actually. Alright, there he is. Okay, folks, well, yeah. Next thing is to decide, isn't it, what we're going to do with it, decoratively speaking. Anyway, so many things one can do. That's the truth of the matter, isn't it? What did I want to say? Oh yeah, yeah, we've got some workshops coming up here at Etna Furnace, here in the studio. We can take 7 people, and we've got 5 electric wheels and 2 kick wheels. So somebody can work on this wheel, and I've got my other one. Plus we've got the other 5 electric wheels. So if anybody fancies a workshop, we've got them on the 8th and 9th of June and on the 22nd and 23rd of June. So check the website, check your diaries, and if you can escape for a couple of days, then come on by. It'd be good to see you. We could have a weekend of practicing. So that's all really. Nothing more to say other than, as usual, keep practicing. See you soon. Bye-bye.